It all started with a girl who unexpectedly fell in love with a dog. Their descendants are now known as Beastmen, creatures humans despise the most. One morning, on her way to school, Bondry ran into a tall boy who was also running late. At first, she couldn't see his face clearly, but as she stood on the wall, reaching out her hand to help him, the sunlight filtered through the cherry blossoms, and she finally saw him clearly. Neither of them knew that this brief encounter would spark a love that transcended species. When he took Bondry's hand, Takako Tobu leapt over the school wall with ease. Since it was Bondry's first time seeing a Beastman, she was terrified. Takako Tobu, mistaking her frozen stance for fear of height. Later that day, Bondry told her best friend everything that had happened. Their teacher then made an announcement. Takako Tobu, a Beastman, had been granted special permission to study among humans. The classroom erupted into whispers. Some students openly insulted him, calling Beastmen monsters. Bondry worried their words would anger Takako Tobu, but he stayed calm. No one knew that behind his calm expression was a deep, burning frustration. After school, he was cornered by delinquents who taunted him because of his race. With no other choice, he climbed a fence to escape. Just as he was about to jump, Bondry appeared in front of him, blocking his way. Not wanting to hurt her, he slipped and fell into the river below. Bondry panicked, thinking he couldn't swim, and without hesitation jumped in after him, risking her own life. As she was about to drown, Takako Tobu swam over and rescued her. On the shore, he told her to be more careful next time. Bondry finally took the chance to thank him for what happened that morning. It was the first time Takako Tobu had ever been thanked by a and his face flushed red with embarrassment. Worried he might catch a cold, Bondry brought him home. To his surprise, her mother didn't throw him out. Instead, she scolded him to take a hot shower. Although her mother was still afraid of Beastmen, Bondry reassured her, saying that Takako Tobu was kind and gentle. Watching him secretly, Bondry realized that beneath his beastly appearance, he was just like any other boy, sensitive and sincere. When she went to bring him some clothes, she accidentally walked in on him as he was about to bathe. Before she could leave, he started taking off his clothes. Even though his body was still covered in fur, seeing his toned muscles made Bondry blush. She fumbled for the clothes, and Takako Tobu offered to help.